you think Ether beat Takeover?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
No,
Absolutely. Is it Dame
no
Diddy,
way,
Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy? Oh, I get it. You
no
Biggie
way.
and he's Puffy.
That was the
That was
dozens.
the end of this chapter. That's why y'all
That
chose the
was
name of
the
that company after? Put it together.
that
I
was the
rock hoes, y'all
dozens,
rock fellas. And now y'all
bro.
trying to take
See,
my
that's what I'm
spot,
saying.
fellas?
It was like, bro, like Ether is dope, but it was the dozens, bro. He was just ranking on the nigga. Jay-Z hit that nigga with facts.
But Jay-Z gave you, see, and it's kind of my same issue. I'm glad we here too as well, man. I'm glad we here as we segue a little bit and we getting into the 90s and the 2000s, but we sticking on rap politics right now. So I like how I love Takeover. Don't get me wrong. Takeover was fire. But I feel like Takeover, he focused on the Mob Deeps, and I forget who else. He didn't focus on Nas too much, and I feel like if you're going to really direct, like, if you're going to really get direct, and that was his first shot. Remember, that was his first shot. Jay was shooting
first. But that's why, though. The nigga didn't focus that much on Nas. He put one verse in there about Nas. And the fact that we even compare Ether to one verse.
You got a point there.
You got a point. It's wild.
But here's the thing: it's one verse to being like, all right, because I think a lot of people forget that Takeover wasn't necessarily a Nas diss. He mentioned Nas, right? But then a lot of people
divided that nigga's albums.
He did. He divided the albums and broke down the splits, and like that's when I think you started realizing like 360 deals and all that shit when motherfuckers were getting played. Like that's when that shit started getting exposed. I know who I paid.
God's First Life Publishing. Yeah. That's why I said it was like, and he was breaking when he was like, I heard you rhyme about your tech on the dresser after I showed you the shit on tour with Large Professor. Like, he literally rebutted or broke down whatever the shit this nigga Nas would have done. Like, that made that nigga look less authentic. Like, bro, you didn't know nothing about text until you was hanging around Jay. You was calling this nigga's number. You had to use this nigga took your sample, didn't pay you,
but he
and made a hit off of this motherfucker.
But I ain't even give you my number. He responded to that in Ether, though.
But
you know what I'm saying? So like, okay. He tried to punk him or son him in some make believe rhyme and Takeover. Because remember, that's a response. He responded to that.
Yeah, but Takeover
was rebuttal nothing. Jay just made claims that sounded good, right? And then Nas said, "Bow bow bow, fuck Jay-Z," and addressed everything from Takeover from that one verse. And then when Jay,
Nas didn't.
When it was Jay's turn,
Nas didn't rebuttal everything.
I wouldn't say everything. I'm stretching a little bit. I'm stretching.
He only rebutted that. That was all he rebutted. Everything else was you ugly. You don't get bitches. You got whiskers. Your songs is whack. Like, it was the dozens, bro. Jay-Z took his verse. Jay-Z took this nigga verse and literally went at this nigga neck with just facts.
But my thing is, right, we going round for round because that's shoot first, bomb second. The bomb destroyed the shot, right? No matter, the verse was hard, but it destroyed the shot. But Jay had the opportunity to redeem himself with that whack ass freestyle, and he blew it. He blew it. It was soft. It was caca.
You know that was his mama. But you know that was his mama's fault.
Ah, you walking back.
No, but you remember that though when his mama told him he had to apologize.
I know. Mom's got involved, and once Mom Deuce get involved in shit, you gotta be like, all right, I gotta listen to my mom. It's like, I get it.
Yeah,
we come from that generation. You know what I'm saying? I know.
Yeah.
But I still got Nas, nigga. I still got Nas.
Hey, I don't know, man.
Because that diss was crazy. It's kind of like similar, right? How I look at Takeover, better song, right? But if we talking disses, it's kind of similar to Drake and Family Matters. Family Matters, great song. Yeah, you had your disses in there, but I would say fucking Meet the Grams is a better diss.
No.
You know what I'm saying? No. I think Meet the Grams is a better diss. Diss, not song, better diss. And take the
I don't think it was a better diss either.
Take the daughter out of it too.
I think everything about Meet the Grams is terrible, bro.
From what?
I think everything because one he spent 90% of the time not even talking to Drake. That was one. He was talking to everybody else.
He spoke to his family about. He spoke to Drake. To his family about Drake, which was like a therapy session. So I like the angle that he went about it. He talked to his son about how his daddy was. He talked to his mommy about how his son was. So he's still talking about Drake. Then he saved the last verse.
But he wasn't talking to him.
He did.
But he wasn't talking to him. He wasn't. At the end of a 7-minute song.
But here's the thing, Euphoria already did it though. He already spoke to Drake in Euphoria though. You know what I'm saying? He already spoke to him in that. And then you gotta remember the family angle. Family matters, and he went and jumped the gun with the family shit, Day Free, blah, 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 blah. So he's like, all right, bet. Here's going to be my funny angle about it. That's why I think it was such a great it was a great drop. Now, if you would have dropped that not after Family Matters, I don't think it would have impacted as much. But Family Matters, Meet the Grams, tie it in with the Family Matters, Meet the Grams, because the Grams is family, but he's talking about Family Matters. But then, he even ties it in with the follow-up with the truth of the matter was God's plan to show y'all the lie, or if the Family Matters and the truth of the matter was God's plan to show y'all the lie. Like, that was a very storied diss from Meet the Grams to that. I liked it. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it, bro.
But that beat was ass. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I don't think it was meant to be a boppy thing. Like I said, better song, better diss. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
Look, because look, here's my thing, and I've said it before. Drake won that beef. I don't give a fuck.
Hell no.
Drake won that.
Hell nah.
He
won it because Rick Ross and shit.
Nah, Family Matters cooked Kendrick. Family Matters cooked that.
But how did it cook Kendrick when it was a 7-minute song and kind of like at the end he only said Kendrick just opened his mouth, and like, yes, he opens his mouth and somebody give him a Grammy. Like, I don't think that's something to rag on. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the bars of the songs weren't scathing to Kendrick for me.
He dissed it. Listen, because with them niggas, because when I'm looking at a battle, I'm looking at it from a battle perspective. Like, I'm looking at it from like some URL shit. Like, I don't be giving a fuck about like the extra research and all of that other shit. Like, I don't
care about the fact checking. I don't care about that shit.
Yeah, I'm going off of the shit at face value, because I mean it's a battle, and niggas say the wildest shit to niggas when they roasting in real life. So I don't expect nothing less from a motherfucking diss track. And then I look at the quality of the damn disses. Like, Taylor Made was a better diss track than Not Like Us, bro.
You're bugging. You thought the AI made shit was better than a song created by the actual artist?
Bro, first of all, saying that song is AI made is disingenuous, bro. Because that nigga you still have to write and record your shit. That shit ain't nothing but a glorified voice changer, bro. That's all that is.
And I was about to say, I feel you on that a little bit, but here's the thing. You already have these speculations and these things out there that you have ghostwriters, you have a team. Like, you don't really write your rhymes. Like, to go that route where people already kind of notice about you in the heat, not even in the heat of battle, on you just making hit records, I feel like that was an L just in that regard, because now you just got too many questions. Yes, the shit he was saying in that was very cute. I'll say it was very cute what he was saying in the song, but I think because you're using the voice of Pac and Snoop, where I'm not gonna jump and be like, well, Snoop's still here. I just didn't even like that you use the voices like that, and I get the angle because it's like I'm using your OGs that you look up to against you, their voices against you, but I feel like that approach is whack because, once again, Snoop fuck with him, so it's not like Snoop don't rock with him, so it's like a poor angle with that, and Pac ain't here to speak on nothing, so it's like I get that angle, but I just thought it was whack from that overall perspective. Like, he was better off just saying that himself from his own voice, without the voice, voice changer.
But I feel like that would take away from the creativity of it. Everybody knows. But if you listen to, if you a Kendrick fan and you know how much Kendrick idolizes Pac, so if you trying to get in this nigga's skin, like, that's creative to have your idol dissing you on the motherfucking song. Like, that was the most like creative song on the battle.
Because I know that's not my idol dissing me. I'm like, you got some glorified voice changer pretending that he's dissing me. That's not gonna bother me. I'm gonna chuckle at that.
But it don't matter. Why does it matter? It's a battle.
Because
does it matter? You're not really. It don't matter. You're not really throwing niggas in the. You ain't really throwing niggas in the casket. But if the bar sounds good, you don't get points taken away from it.
I got to deduct a few from that because that's just not. It's just not Drake. It's Drake using a glorified voice changer, which I'm glad you put it that way versus AI. But I think that just approach is lame because of just what we know about how Drake approaches music in general.
But then that goes back to. But see, then that goes back to me. How I said I don't give a shit about none of the other shit. I don't pay none of that shit has no impact on that. I'm listening to the shit that I'm presented with. The songs that I'm
as a creator, as you being a creative person who writes your own pen and somebody who has, I'm shocked. I'm shocked by that take with at least that track, or at least Taylor Made. Sorry, I'm shocked.
Taylor Made was dope. That was probably that was one of the best beats out of the battle too. That Taylor Made beat was fire.
I don't know. I mean, it was, but I like 616 in LA beat too. That sample was crazy. Who was it? Mayfield? Yeah. Whatever that sample was. The samples Kendrick was busting out was pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie.
That was one of the better songs. But as far as disses go, to me, all Kendrick had was Euphoria and 616. That was it. Not Like Us was basic.
It was
ass.
a bop. Not Like Us wasn't scathing. It was just a bop that I think in that regard he just used that to do Drake's move, which get a hit record that's dissing a motherfucker. I think that's all that
you know
was.
what?
I think that's all.
And
that
you know
was.
what? And I'm glad you brought that up. That's why I hate how rap fans be judging shit. Because
it shouldn't be bops. It's not about bops, B.
Yeah, but see, and that was the thing, because if you remember, I remember because when that was right after Drake had dropped that album with the Cold track, the Super Bowl or whatever song on there.
When he dropped Like
and
That,
niggas would,
when he dropped Like That?
Before that.
Oh, okay.
No, on Drake's album.
Gotcha.
And niggas was complaining about Drake not rapping. They like, bro, we want you to rap. And then he dropped Scary Hours 3. And attached it to the album where he was just spitting. It wasn't him on the melodies and shit. It was him on some, like, the nigga was just rapping. And I was like, okay, cool. So then when everybody switched it up, it was like, he rapping, but we gonna give points to the nigga doing the shit that Drake was doing. It's like weird. Like, it's like, how y'all gonna tell this nigga to switch this whole shit just to give points to the nigga that switched to the shit? Like, I'm like, that's weird.
You know where we've seen that before, at?